How are you? I hope y'all can hear me because that mic be going out. I think because I have my ringer off. So I'm hoping y'all can hear me, not an echo. So what's going on? What is going on today? Let me make sure I can see you guys when you come in. What's up? It is Friday and I just got paid. Man, I gotta figure out how to not keep this live, keep it popping. I got to figure out how to keep this live popping. But I just like being chill on our little Friday. See who gonna come on in with me tonight. I actually got some topics that I think y'all gonna like. Let me see, is that too bright? I got that light on. I got those on back there. I don't know if that's too bright. No, we ain't trying to. Okay, what about right there? And about right. Hey, who in? How are you? I need to just start setting that for like 10:10. What's up? Who is on here tonight? How you doing? I ain't trying to be putting on no lotion or nothing. I'm here. What's up? How are you? I see you on there. What's going on? Hey, let me see what's going on here. What's that? Hey, what's up, y'all? We got two conversations, honey. I'm gonna try to keep them long. What's up? Who coming in? I don't know. Do that look too? See, yeah, that should be good right there. Hey, what's up? Who in here? Y'all, we about to have some conversations, honey. Baby, did y'all see Ice Spice? I think her name was Ice Spice. Was her name Ice Spice? She was sitting at McDonald's chilling with her friend. Wait, is this it? Yeah, this it. Did y'all see that? What's up? Hey, Olivia, how are you? How you been? Let me see who that is. Ultraman or Ultra? Good, good. I'm glad you good. Did you see Ice Spice? That situation with Ice Spice? What did I do with my papers? Y'all, did y'all see that? She was sitting there minding her business, and then the girl coming there messing with her. You did not see? Look it up. Hey, how you doing? Where you coming in at? All Tam, where is you coming in talking about some good morning? But hey, good night. We got some night going on here. Y'all, she was sitting there minding her business, just chilling. She's famous, you know. Oh, here it is right here. Let me make sure. So my points is this right here. Anybody, did y'all see that? Olivia, look that up. When I tell you, it was so wild. She was just sitting there eating McDonald's with her friend. And I really believe, baby, you gotta know who your friends are. You gotta know if your friends gonna get down with you. I keep telling y'all this. I tell y'all, if y'all roll, Hey, y'all, that girl was sitting there. Let me try to stay focused on this. The girl was sitting there minding her business. This girl comes out of nowhere talking about, I don't know if she asked her, where you from? And then it was kind of funny at the same time because Ice Spice, I think her name was Ice Spice. Yeah, Ice Spice. Ice Spice was like, she said, where you from? Then Ice Spice is like, I'm from McDonald's. And then the girl, I don't know if they were saying they from Wendy's, but anyway, the girl hauls off and rat-tat-tatted Ice Spice. But my thing is this. Why was her friend doing that? Why was her friend just right there? This is why I say watch your friends, vet your friends. You got to know who down. Now, we know that she was a melanemic, and I don't know. Did she not know how to? I don't know. But when she threw that hair back and left Ice Spice to just be there by herself and try to rock with them, and when I think about this, y'all, it was only women in there. It was those two women. I didn't see anybody else. And then her little boyfriend, the girl boyfriend that hit Ice Spice, she said he wants to rat-a-tat-tat Spice. I'm like, what is going on here? But I was really tripping off of that friend. Y'all, it was crazy. Okay. So that was so wild. But I'm like, why was her friend just there? She was just there. Ice Spice is trying to do what she do, and this is crazy. So then the girl, she sits up here and then she goes on TMZ. The girl lies. Everything is on video. Everything is on video on what had happened. So I don't know what's up with these kids, but that right there, instead of her just being a fan of Ice Spice, she laid hands on Ice Spice, which was horrible, horrible. But the friend, I don't know. I think she needs to relook at her, reevaluate her. That friend was not, I don't even know what's going down. When you see somebody then rat-a-tat-tat your friend, you got to jump in. You got to help her because you can see that she didn't know who she was. She didn't know. So she needed to help Ice Spice, but she did not help Ice Spice. So then let me see. The other one, the guy, the girl's boyfriend, that's what they say it was, the girl's boyfriend, I don't know how he decides he wants to hop in and he wants to rat-a-tat-tat Ice Spice. What is going on? I could not even believe it. What's up, y'all? Hey, Kelly, what's going on? What you got going on? What happened to you today? And I'm fine. Let me see who else on. Hey, who else is on? I see 9 people on here. And so then on top of that, I'm like, she was out there at night. Now she's out there at night and she is famous. Why are you out there that late, ma'am? Don't do that. And I guess this is in California. I'm like, who just comes up to people and just rat-a-tat-tat them like that? That was unreal. It was all sad at the same time. It was sad to see the way that young lady behaved on with Ice Spice. It was just horrible. Now, my next topic is this. Tell me if y'all heard about this. The police girl chick in Houston, Texas, with her rant she went on. Now, just imagine how many people she has put in jail. How many people has she really put in jail? She went on with that racist rant. I don't know. I don't know how people could be that evil. I just don't understand. I don't understand. And you know what? I think you should be with people who want to be with you. You got to ignore them. Yeah, that's fine. That is fine. You really have to ignore them because the the vitriol is real. I don't know if y'all understand what it's like to be in this brown body and somebody don't like you just because you're brown. Not because you are intelligent, you are smart, you are brilliant, you got some brilliance going on. Do you hear me? But it's just so wild to be in this body. But I wouldn't trade it for nothing, not a thing in the world. I would not. I love being who I am. But that's their problem if they don't. If they can't stand me, I don't give 2 cents. I don't give 2 cents. Yep, some people will hate you, and some people will love you for who you are. Yes, and try, please, every one of you, please. Correct, correct. It's wild. I'm in a psychology class, right, Olivia, and we are talking about the humanistic. We're in the humanistic part of the psychology class. And it's so interesting because it's saying to love yourself. So if you love yourself, you'll be able to love you'll be able to love other people. And so when people don't have love, it's hard for them to love because they ain't never loved nobody. Just think about it. If you have never loved, you can't give them, you're empty. You can't do anything. And so that's how I kind of look at it. This psychology class has taken my brain to another height. Because you know why? Because it also talks about mental illnesses. It really talks about that, and it talks about how your upbringing is the genes, it's the, meaning the genetics, it's the where you grew up, meaning your environment. It means the like if you were, how your neighborhood was, were you in a good neighborhood, were you in a bad neighborhood. It's so much to it. So now when people say, oh, when something happens to when a person may react in their mental illness, it I be like, now, because I used to feel just like everybody else. Oh, he did it and he should. Now, it is a such thing as people just being cold-hearted racists. Okay, you cannot love those people, and some people in this class also have been they are not born with a conscience. So a person that's born without a conscience, they are dangerous. A person that is born without a conscience is dangerous. Now, those are the people that you cannot put anything in because they don't feel. They are really antisocial. And we used to think that antisocial was this just, oh, she's shy or he's shy. Look up antisocial. Antisocial is a person. Whoo, when I understood what that meant, it just took my brain to a whole nother level. Let me see what you're saying. It's good to see things from other people. Yeah, perspective too, because then it can help you see more clearly and change who you. Yes, yes. I'm telling you, when I took this class, I've been in, and my brain when I in there, I'm so excited because I'm reading it and I'm like, what? Just like with bipolar, just like with schizophrenia, with manic. That's what I read today about manic, and just a whole lot of stuff. But it makes you look at it, so now what I'm also understanding, Olivia, if you don't have empathy, you have nothing. If you don't have empathy, if you cannot put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Now, like I said, you know that some people can't be changed because some people was born with an evil spirit. It's wild. But the people that you can love and the people that you can understand, those are the people that I want to be around. I don't want to sit up here and try to make somebody like me. Don't do it. Don't try to make nobody like you. Love yourself and your love gonna shine, honey. And you know what else I notice about this? When you're in this space right here, you're going to attract negative people and you're going to attract good people. Now, I was in the store last week, or it was last week, or maybe it was a weekday. Now, this man, he cut in the line. I put this on one of my videos. He cut in the line. This is me right here, right? This guy, he came from all the way over here. You can see him because it's two lines. It's a line right here. It's a line right there. He comes over like this. And I'm saying, like, what is going on here? It was a melanemic man, tall. This man could have knocked me out. Now I know what I have on me, but I wouldn't have been able to do it because there was too many people around if he would have, tried something. So, you have to have your steps together in your head. And I'm always thinking when I'm out. And so the guy, I'm right here. I'm directly in the line. This guy comes and then he makes a scene. He says, ma'am, you wasn't here first. And I said, no, first I said, sir, I said, I'm right here. He was like, ma'am, you know that you weren't in this space. It was almost like he was in another body, even though he was there. And then I saw how big he was, and this is where you have to use your brain and you have to use your discernment. When I heard his voice, he didn't even sound human. So when he did what he did, I was like, hey, because this man looked like Lou Ferrigno, but he was real tall, stocky with skinny legs and small feet. And he was big because they be big up here. I don't know what, when people be on that juice, they be looking, you could tell he had been doing bodybuilding, but he was little. On them tight, skinny pants, man. Let me read what you saying. And I was like, this joker crazy. And anybody that has on the flag, I don't trust him anyway. Let me see what you saying, Olivia. I'm sorry here. Girl, I agree. And I am. Let me see. I gotta turn my light. Let me see here. Can I see? Hold on. Let me see what you're saying here. Believe me, there are animals mentally and physically, and I used to get bullied for that, so I don't wear masks. Hold on, let me see here. Let me read that again. I agree. I am a. What is that? I'm not sure what that is. Someone who believes they are an animal mentally and physically. And I used to get bullied for that, so I didn't wear masks. And this tells anymore, but then I realized that okay, let me see. Need to be myself. Yep, you do. You do. And then will not find out who actually loves me. Yep. Be yourself, Olivia. Yes. Yes. Be yourself. And that's the humanist part that we are in this psychology class. Oh my God. I really don't want it to end. And you know what else, Olivia? And this is the thing that people don't want to talk about. You have to love. And when you get into that and you start talking about love, people don't want to hear that. When they come to see, well, he did this and she did that. And I would be like that if I had not taken this class to understand that you do. But no, let's make this clear. We are not talking about loving someone that does not love you. We are not talking about somebody that's going to walk on you like a doormat, that is not going to respect you. Those are not the people that we're talking about. We are talking about, it's almost like you have to walk and don't even look at these fools. You find your way where you can help yourself and how you deal with these whacks. But you got to, the people that want to love and the people that want to change, that's the only way. And see, that's the part, if you try to bring that up when people talking, and let me give you an example of that. Okay, so this guy, the girl in Houston, right, that did the rant about melanin people. I don't like them. I hate them. I this. And she is Mexican. Okay, Spanish, whatever. Okay. And she's talking about her. She is she is a brown person. We all melanemic. Even the white people are melanemic. I mean melanin. They're just melanemic. They're without tone, okay? Without melanin. So anyway, they were like, we finna get her, which is understandable. I agree totally with that. We want her fired. Yes, we do. But it was a guy, he got up there because they was letting people talk, right? Because we're talking about love right here, right? So they were talking about, he was, he was like, can I say something? Can I say something? So then the lady, her name, oh, she is bad. Her name is Dr. Matthews. Well, I forget her first name. Lord, I done forgot her first name, but her last name is Matthews, right? She is a doctor, an author. I was trying to get her book. She's an activist. So she got a book. I was trying to get the book. It ain't at Amazon, which I don't like Amazon anyway, but it's not there. I wanted this book so bad. So anyway, he's standing there and he's like, but you got the one thing that we have to do is love. Do you know all them people walked away? They walked away, but the man was spitting facts. It was the truth. But the thing about it is, and I will repeat it because I want to make myself clear, nobody is saying be a doormat. It's not. It's, to me, it means block the ones out that don't want to love you. Block the ones out that don't want to accept you in your skin. Block the ones out that are racist. Block the ones out that don't want you nowhere near them. Just deal with the people that love you. Point blank and period. That's it. Let me see what you're saying here. Olivia, I love it when you come on here. Oh, that was it for you. Yeah, that's basically it. But it's all about, that's the part that people don't want to talk about. And when it comes to that mental illness, it, you know what? Alcohol is a mental illness. If you try to explain this to somebody, they would not get it. They would not get it. They will have you thinking you a fool when you done took a whole class for what, 8 weeks? An intense class. They will think so. Even to that, you can't even argue when it comes to that because people will say something totally And I'm not saying be nobody's doormat, but that's the part when people be like, if I were to mention something like that, I think people would not receive that. And you got to discern who you could talk about this stuff with. But right now, it's only the teacher. Because if I tried to talk about that to people that I would want to talk about, they would be like, "You crazy? He just did what he did." But wait a minute. Look, it's even to the food. The food trying to kill us. Listen to how people talk. People are so congested in the inside. And I had to stop eating my little deals that I get. The lady was putting butter in there, and plus she was something else. It was making me really congested. And so I was like, oh no. So it's even the food, Olivia, got our brains. Cause what would have possessed that young lady to go and hit hot ice spice like that? Check that video out. Yep, that's it. You have to. Don't keep chasing something that doesn't love you. Right. Love you for who you are. Don't keep chasing people that don't accept you. Don't chase those things and don't that yep. I just made a short on that too. Yeah, that's what you listen. And so that's why I just try to right now because it's too much going on in the world right now. So what I do is just find my peace. I really find my peace. I will go, and the sun is gonna be shining, and the grass is growing, the flowers are growing. Like my flower thing, I just saw I gotta get out there and pull out a few weeds. But the flowers are about to bloom, even though we're in this place right here, this hellish place with this person. But you gotta find your peace even within that. Find your peace, honey, and keep it moving. That's all I can say. But I try to keep my mind busy with school, work, and my YouTube. I'm trying to learn how to do that. Olivia, do you have a channel? Cause I'm trying to figure out how to I just changed my banner again too. I changed my banner. But yeah, this world is a trip. But when I looked at that, you do? What's your page about? I'm gonna have to check you out when I get off of here. I just bought a camera too. I bought a camera. I'm gonna try to start that, but I just found I played with it last week to see if I wanted to get it started. So I'm gonna see if I can do something with my camera. What is your channel about? Is it about anything special? Like any topics or anything? Who else on here? Somebody else is on here with us, Olivia. Sometimes we just have watchers. But I just how was your week? We had enough of that unless you want to talk about something. But those are my topics. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. I don't know anything about that, but I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, you just gotta let people be. Let me read that again. I can hardly see the light. I don't know what I did different with my thing here. Let me see if I can turn it a little bit where I can go back and read what you said that was. Okay, now I can kind of see. Let me read what that was here. Okay, now when you say that, what do you think you are? Like, what are you? When you said that about yourself there? Okay, good. And I'll go and look. Let me write that name down, Olivia. Let me write the name down so I can make sure. Cause somebody else just subscribed to my channel, and is it under Olivia Grace, or do you got it under something else? Is that QC? Let me see. Okay, look. I saw let me tell you, I have watched this channel. I can't remember what it was, but it was when I had cable. I don't even try to mess around with that no more. But it was when I had cable, and it had different little. I was watching this one show where people had different little situations, and I seen a person that was like that on there. I forget the name of that channel, but I seen a person that was like that on there. And see, this is the conversations that people don't want to have, where they don't want to understand people. Everybody is different. No one is the same. Everybody was born their own way. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, who else then popped on here? Hey, how you doing? How was your day today? We had us some topics today. Correct. This is true, Olivia. This is true. This is very true. This is very true. And let's just let people be. And you know what? I respect the person that shows who they are versus somebody hiding. That's what I do. I respect the person more that's willing to show who they are versus somebody hiding. For real. Because it's a whole lot of people that don't like the LGBT. Wait, I don't even want to say the name, but you know, they don't like them. And they up here all in the closet. All in the closet and want to talk about somebody else. When they sitting I definitely, baby, the people that are who they are, let them be. Because nobody can judge nobody. And Olivia, you know what? The thing about this is everybody got something. Everybody, everybody got something in the damn closet. I don't even know why they be faking like that. Especially the people that some of these men, baby, some of these men, they be all on the down low. And I'm like, why is you doing that? Why don't you just come out? Just come out. Come out the closet, buddy. But they sure got it. The people in the house, in the big crazy house. Oh God, there are some characters up in there. Oh my God. Yes. Mm-hmm. That is so true. Let me tell you, Olivia, I was sitting up here. You know how when sometimes you may go through things and you be like, oh, I wish I could talk to this person. I wish I could talk to this person. Every time, or just be like, oh, I wish I had like I could play with these, just have your own little click, right? And so I'm trying to talk in code without talking because I know certain people be watching my video. And I was like, these are the people that I want to be around. These are the people that I like. So then, I have my own little crew and we help each other, we help each other, and I just love it. And their little kids are so cute. And the one little kid, he was like, he says, he called me, I think he called me Miss Bernita. He's like, Miss Bernita. And just out of the blue, he said, I love you. And I was like, oh my goodness. I Oh my goodness. I was like, did he just say that? Because I really wanted to be around my peeps with their kids and stuff. And so it was like, God be putting the divine, we gonna say the divine be putting people in your space, and I can appreciate that. And he just like, hey, love you. And then a little baby, he be like, you just pulling out your little leg when you visit or whatever. So I was like, shoot, I'm cool. If I can have people like this around me, I'm cool. I'm so cool. Yep. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not. Correct. That is correct. That is correct. Yeah. So just find your little crew, and I have my little crew. We help each other when they need something. I help them when I need something. They help me, and then just having somebody that that'll be there. But yeah. So Olivia, this has been an interesting conversation. Thank you for stopping in. Yep. Thank you for stopping in. Now, this was a conversation that needed to be had. Hey, I'm never doing that. I'm never doing that. Man, I'm telling you, with this whole class, and I can't even debate with no, like, I would really, like, I could really break it down, but people would be like, you crazy, he just did this. If you only knew the whole, it's complex. They even say it in the book. It's complex, this whole thing, because you can't like say do one without the other when it comes to mental health, when it comes to just the whole psyche. Golly, the psyche is something else. But I am loving the class. Like I said, I am so loving the class. I'm so glad I took the class, even though the lady, she has a whole lot of work, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it learning about different things, and I love to learn about even different cultures. We're not in that particular learning about cultures. Well, it is even to that, a piece of that, because you're learning how people live and how their minds are at the same. So mental health is not what I thought it was. It's a whole genre of things that people need to look at. It's the what did I write down? I wrote down, I'm gonna tell you here what it is. It's a mixture of it's a psychodynamic part to it. It is a um social, dang, I don't even know what I did with those papers, but it's a whole lot. It's more than what we think. It's more than what we think. I don't know what I did with that paper. I got so many papers right here, right now. But I was going to break it down. It's biosocial and all this stuff. But I can't find my little paper. Let me see. Did I put it on here? I don't know what I did, but it's a whole lot of stuff that's mixed in it. Well, thank you, Olivia, for staying on here. One final message: never do anything or change yourself to make others happy, because it will stick with you, and then you'll wish you had never did that. I know, Olivia, I know. Hey, whoever just popped in, I know. You just got to be you. If you ever take a psychology class, check out the humanist part of it. The humanist part is the best because it tells you about being you and just loving you. And the thing about this is, too, in the class, she was saying that people don't even need psychologists or psychiatrists. Hey, whoever just popped in, I don't know what that was. See if somebody by my egress. Okay, so anyway, you don't even really need a psychiatrist unless you have a straight up mental problem. Hey, what's up? Hey, Ars, what's going on? Yeah, I ain't gonna never forget you. What's up? Yep, just be you. Hey, how are you? What's going on? How was your day? Me and Olivia had a great conversation. We had a good conversation. What's going on with you today? How was your day? Thank you for popping in. We just had a great conversation. You did? What's that about? Tell me about that. The elite dance class? That means that you are up. What is it about? What kind of dance? I gotta check your channel out. Do you have a channel? I gotta check Olivia's channel out too. Let me make sure I write that on the right piece of paper. Okay, I'm gonna check that out. I'm about to write. Oh, okay. Cause no wonder why it's art studio. How long you been doing that? I gotta check it out. I don't think I went on there, even though you always come on here. I gotta check your channel out. Hey, whoever just popped in. You too, Olivia. I'm checking your channel out once I get off and get settled, okay? You have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for the conversation. Stop by next Friday, but I may try to come in tomorrow because I want to try to set my camera up. It's just going to be like testing. But thank you. I know. You know what? I wanted to see that. I want to actually go there. Oh, let me see that. Hold on. Okay, because I put it down as Olivia. Let me put that the forest cat. Okay. I'm gonna check that out. Got it. As soon. I hope I wrote that down right. Let me look at that again. 1 second. Did I write it down right? Okay. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm gonna check it out, Olivia. I'm gonna check it out. You have a wonderful weekend, and thanks for the conversation. Thank you for the conversation. Arts. Now, what all you do with that? With your dance? It's dancing, right? I definitely got to check that out. I got to do another person's channel. This lady, she was in the comments and she was like, I'm from Kenya. And I was like, what? She was like, I just subscribed. I was like, oh, thank you. And then her channel is, she has 9,000 people. And her channel is, I've never seen a woman do the walking in Kenya. Like I see um, Travel with Steve. I'm on Steve's. He's in Africa, and he has a channel, and he does all channel on his bike, like travel the different places in Africa. So I gotta check her channel out because I want to subscribe because I'm always looking at Steve's channel. So yeah. Well, y'all, I'm happy that I talked to y'all today. Thank y'all. I don't got nobody on here right now, but thank you, Olivia. Thank you, our studio. We had a conversation, a very interesting conversation about life and about just what different things and different people and psychology. And I really appreciated the conversation today. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Arts. And somebody else was on her. I can't remember. Kelly. Somebody named Kelly. So thank y'all so much for popping in. Listen, I'm about to wrap this up because I got some stuff I got to do. Well, thank you to my new ones and thank you to my day ones. Y'all been riding with a girl and I am so grateful. Well, that's it. That's all for me today, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.